Hello and welcome back. It's time for NiP versus LDLC.White. LDLC.White, we here lost to QeeYou.
Yeah, that's quite interesting.
Yeah, they lost a lot of T rounds it seems, but never mind that. We are into the pistol, I presume. We get right. He's playing the. So it's Cash. We didn't know what the map it was until just now. So get right with 2 frags straight away. Okay, make that 3 frags. The LDLC being caught all in the same place there, with no one seemingly looking at the sandbag's position. Get right, just crouching and hiding, and he may have wandered around here for his team. Only Devil remains. Devil is now dead, and that is a super fast first round there for NiP.
And I actually think LDLC.White is out of the group, even if they win this game.
So have they played 2 matches already then?
They lost versus Liquid and they lost versus
versus
QeeYou.
Okay, so yeah, I think they lost versus Liquid 16-13. And the score versus QeeYou, I don't know, but QeeYou won a lot of rounds on the T side, so this is now a formality. Just saving face for LDLC.White though. That wasn't a good start. Get right, finding 3 frags all in the same place in mid. So aggression from NiP pushing down with 2 people into A main. Xizt will be lost, and allu's going to move back into the locker area and then eventually get onto the site, surviving with 20 HP. Forest getting aggressive from B, Fuks going down. Only Matthieu and Devil remaining. Devil still in control of the bomb for now, but he's got a CT so close on the other side of the wall that he needs to be careful with any sound cues he might give off. Even that reload could have been heard, as you can see Forest moving into the vent now, so maybe he did hear that.
And very low HP here on 2 NiP players, so if they actually can kill the guy on site, they actually have a slight chance of winning this round.
Okay, so Devil looking for the flank, he finds it. Forest going down, trying to jump and pick up the gun, but it's too far away. So only Devil versus 3, choosing to rotate elsewhere. Finds the frag onto allu, and that will be a weapon picked up. Got an MP9. Against the armor on these players will do less damage than he would have liked, but they are tagged, so this is still doable. And Get Right still in the mid area, so if he can cross, maybe he can get a bomb plant. Get Right goes up as Devil goes underneath, and he may think he's safe. That might be a free frag, indeed it will be for Get Right. That's just unfortunate timing there for Devil, although the odds were never in his favor, the M4 versus the MP9.
They did get 3 kills though, and we're gonna see a deagle here on matHEND.
Deeg.
Which means he won't be able to go for the full buy the upcoming round.
So he's bought a deagle and nothing else, and he's on $1,200.
Let's do it.
And the rest of his team have bought not much. Well, LDLC heading towards A main. See if matHEND can do anything with that deagle. We've got the counter nades coming in. Nades and flashes from the CTs. Allu getting the first frag of the proceedings. Left with 2 HP, goes down to Twanu. Remaining LDLC players in the mid area found 2 frags now, with 3 of them surviving. No guns picked up just yet. You have got an invisible player there, just floating with the bomb. The invisible man wrapped in bandages. And that's going to be bodyy floating around. This looks ridiculous.
There must be some kind of pun with this nickname and this situation.
Yeah, I'll get back to you on that. So you can see just his Karambit just floating around. Anyway, Xizt is on site holding the angle there. And there's the invisible man going down. And that will be the bomb spotted as well, which means a full rotation. Maybe he should have thrown the bomb to his teammate if he's going to go for the peek. Twanu will fall. Only Fuks remains, and Fuks is now also dead. So we should see the buy round coming in, but we'll see what kind of buy it is again with that deagle buy. Maybe it was an accident.
Yeah, maybe it was an accident. Maybe it's just LDLC.White being really frustrated by losing 2 games in a row. They did, however, get 3 kills, the first eco and 2 on the second one, which means they can actually force NiP to eco if they will win this first weapon round.
You can see matHEND there just with a Tech 9. I say just, but that is still dangerous if they can get close enough. And indeed, we already have matHEND in checkers on the B bomb site, with Forest being boosted up. See that smoke there has given the T's checkers for free. They might use this to try and pressure the mid area. Get Right, it's going to be tagged down to 34 HP, but it's him that finds the frag onto matHEND. Fuks finds a trade and Xizt gets the man advantage back in the favor of the CTs. taking down bodyy towards B. So the bomb still in control of LDLC.White at the moment. The remaining 3 players will have a smoke each and a flash each versus the 4 of NiP. NiP with 3 players towards the B bomb site, with 1 playing passive mid. And only allu on the A side. I say only, but we know how dangerous this man is with the AWP. Can he get it working on this occasion? He's given himself a nice gap. Will completely avoid that flashbang. Indeed, it'll be LDLC flashing themselves there. 2 of their own players blind. Allu going for the pot shots, not hitting any yet. There's the first one. Forrest coming in as well for 2 more frags, and NiP survive with 4 players.
Yeah, great round there from NiP. LDLC.White tried to go for a default where you take control of checkers. They did the funky thing where you boost the vent towards mid. The problem for them was that the vent wasn't broken, which meant they had to break it, and GeT_RiGhT could easily just pick up the kill there into vents. And after that, it was quite an easy round for NiP. So
LDLC.White have gone for the force buy here. We've got 3 sets of Kevlar, no helmets, 3 deagles, Tech 9 and the P250. Allu finding 1 frag, but now the team are closing the distance. Again, we've got the counter flashes coming in for the CTs. That will allow GeT_RiGhT and Xizt to come in and protect Allu. 2 frags apiece, and NiP once again survive with 4 players.
Yeah, 4 players, 2 rounds in a row now for NiP, which means they have quite a big bank to work with. LDLC.White will have that up now. And how will they use it?
Yeah, Allu had a very nice spawn actually, and he is headed over towards the B site with that spawn to see if he can get a fast pick. We've got the flashbang. Is that a flashbang coming in? No, it's a smoke in fact coming in. Allu's going to push it and tag matHEND in the leg. Nice nade to try and follow up. matHEND still surviving though, 14 HP. Allu manages to avoid the spray, killing him, and find the frag somehow. 2 frags in fact for NiP as the LDLC tried to take a fast advantage, and they find themselves 2 men down. There is a boost on the A site as well. Xizt in position, ready and waiting to shut down the rest of these LDLC players. Again, they're going to have to push one of these sites with limited numbers. May not have the personnel to look in all the angles. Twanu taking down Forrest through the wall. Xizt comes in to kill Fuks. Allu onto Twanu as well. So it's Devil versus 3. There's 1 fast frag for him onto Allu. He was heavily tagged, and now he's put himself in a 1v1. Friberg has 1 advantage in that Devil doesn't know where he is. And he's going to have to decide where to plant the bomb. Friberg not peeking, he's waiting for that plant to come in. So he knows that it's probably going to be safe to go for a peek here. 29 seconds remaining now, and the fake plant comes in, and Friberg has peeked the angle. So Devil is continuing to rotate. Is he going to make a run towards B? Indeed, it looks like he is, but he's got 15 seconds to do it. Is he going to have enough time? He's heard Friberg now. 10 seconds remaining. Gets around the corner before Friberg can face. Not that Friberg's trying. And he has just... Has he got enough time? I think he might have missed it. Ooh, that really was like a 0.1 second plant. He makes it happen. Friberg going for the rotate now. And he will not know where Devil could be. Devil going for a bit of a sneaky angle here, and indeed he'll get the round somehow.
And that was a 1v4, I think.
1v4?
Yeah, I think so.
It was definitely
1v3, I'm sure.
Wow, it was a 1v4, so made it happen there. But it took a 1v4 for them to get their first round on the board here.
Yeah, and the problem is NiP will have the money to buy this round, and if they win this round, LDLC will be back to less than $2K on each player.
And then we may see the Deegs again. We'll have to wait and see. So some anti-boost Molotovs coming out from the CTs, and it seems that they're going to go for a fast boost themselves, but LDLC are waiting. You can see matHEND is just standing there, waiting for someone to peek. GeT_RiGhT, is he going to show himself? Oh, he's seen matHEND behind the van, and he will win the duel, almost unscathed. And there are a number of NiP players here in the mid area, should LDLC look to seek some revenge. GeT_RiGhT not going to leave the boost area. There was a smoke there, so Fuks can't be sure if GeT_RiGhT is still in this area, but seems he might be banking on him being there. Xizt goes for a peek there, not quite behind the white box, and he will go down. GeT_RiGhT finding the boost from Twanu and taking him down. So made good use, and he's trying to position himself to be in the most favourable spot. That flashbang will go above the corrugated iron, so GeT_RiGhT can continue to peek, continue to frag, leaving only bodyy and Devil remaining. Bodyy only on the Tech 9. Be looking to pick up one of these weapons. Friberg checking 2 spots. Friberg finding a frag onto Devil. bodyy looking for a trade. He will find a trade. 1 versus 2 now. Only allu and f0rest remaining. 1 to either site. And bodyy appears to be heading over towards the B-bomb site with a flash up to short. That will cause allu to start moving. f0rest moving on to the site itself. And he will hear these movements from bodyy. bodyy maybe realizing someone's there trying to bait him to come out. He will make it happen. Goes for the plot now with just 5 seconds remaining. And allu makes his way through the vents. Picks up an M4. Spots the player, but no tags for either person yet. allu spotted, and it's advantage bodyy with the cover. He will make it work, and just a second round on the board for LDLC.White.
Yeah, once again, just winning the clutches, LDLC.White. And I really like the peak they did versus GeT_Right when he was up on the boost, where they peaked 2 guys at the same time. 1 from A main and 1 from the back of mid main. So nice. Oh, nice opening kills there from GeT_Right though from the boost, getting 3 kills.
Yeah, but it wasn't enough for them to take the round. Good snap by 20. Saw 1 player cross to the A site. You can get a good spawn there from T to peek the players before they can cross. He got the second one, if not the first. So early advantage for the French side. That will cause the fast push here from NiP. But they will not end in a frag. bodyy surviving with 20 HP. Bomb still in control of LDLC.White for now. And NiP start to poke elsewhere. LDLC just waiting, seeing if there's any more aggression here from the Swedes. Friberg coming in, facing 3 in mid, taking 1 down. But he will be traded, so the advantage continues in favor of LDLC.White. That smoke will smoke off the CT, lower CT area. And gets the nade out and the frag onto Xizt, does matHEND. f0rest playing the headshot area, finds 1 headshot, needs to find 2 more. But it will be him getting popped, leaving allu alone versus 3. I think he was going for a knife there, maybe? Because he didn't fire his gun, but 20 will make the save.
And 3 rounds in a row now for LDLC.White, which means they did manage to break the bank here from NiP, which are forced to an eco. So great comeback here from LDLC.White.
Indeed. They've got all the guns, all the Molotovs, flashbangs and everything else. NiP stacking 4 towards the A site, leaving 1 lurker. And that's always a good Molotov to see towards the sandbag area. Is a requirement on these anti-ecos. And again, you saw what GeT_Right did on the pistol round from that position. With the P2000, no less. Again, we've got the flank coming in, but will Devil spot it in time? The timing, he's looking away at the wrong time. There are so many NiP players here. He's only going to spot 1, and the others will retract. 3 NiP players down, allu and GeT_Right remaining. P250 on both. They may set up for some exits here, although Devil's already close to them, still in that boost position. And he will continue to duel. We'll see if they can recover that gun. allu has run far away from GeT_Right, so they're not going to be getting that anytime soon. He's going to go for a duel here, leaving 20 on 3 HP. GeT_Right will come in now, as allu only has 5 HP, but bodyy is here to make the save. And only allu remains. We get 1 kill. So that's 2 frags in total for NiP.
A decent eco from NiP, so still able to put on some pressure on LDLC's economy if they win this round. I think LDLC will be able to buy 1 more round if they lose this one. And it's going to be interesting to see what NiP decides to do now. They play very aggressive in mid, going for that boost for GeT_Right. But now they have 2 guys towards B, so should be more of a 2-1-2. They're opting for to have 2 guys in mid though in beginning.
NiP continuing with this boost, looking into this outside area, and that will net f0rest the frag onto bodyy, and he's going into a more aggressive position with counter flashes coming in from a teammate. This is a nice play from NiP, winning another duel there onto matHEND, so a stronghold so far. GeT_Right coming in for support. He can't overextend here because that's a good play actually. The flash came in from a teammate and he starts to move out of the vents, because if you stand on the edge of the vents, the T's can see your legs without you being able to see anything, which means a free frag. But NiP strengthening, bolstering the B bomb site, which is where the remaining LDLC.White team are. And again, GeT_Right still in the vents there, keeping an eye on mid, which will allow the extra man elsewhere. We will see if LDLC continue. That's a very nice pop flash, and that will almost be 2 frags. But that's confirmation that the remaining players are here. GeT_Right still on the lurk, won't be needed. Friberg cleaning things up here, 6-4.
excellent play there from Forrest in the beginning of the round, going for that boost on the B side, getting the entry kill. And then he knows that LDLC will probably try to answer that with having one guy push close and try to catch the CTs while they're rotating off the site. And very good answer there from Forrest, just playing aggressive, because as a T in that position, you never suspect a CT to be that close.
Taking them by surprise, and did go in their favour. Looks like LDLC are going for an A execute the way they are lined up. We may see the smoke towards quad, the smoke towards where Xizt is standing now. You can see he's expecting it, and he is positioning himself inside those smokes. Again, we've got the pop flash coming in from a teammate, but it is a long rotation for those smokes. So he's made his way to the locker area. Get right with 3 frags elsewhere. Xizt has been found in lockers, but it won't matter much. Allu taking down the 4th and the 5th player. Excellent hold by NiP.
Yeah, 4 guys surviving here once again for NiP, which means they will be able to build up a small bank. LDLC.White did go for that kind of force buy, which means they have to eco now. We do, however, see some Tech 9s here. I actually don't think they will be able to do a proper buy next round. No.
Oh, we see the money again. It's ranging between 1,500 and 2,200 here. Allu waiting. Again, there are no nades for these Cs. They just have to go out raw. So you've got the bait coming in, which is going to allow them to make their way onto the site. But Xizt has a crossfire here, and Allu's coming in as well. 2 frags apiece. Get right, finishing off the last one. Only Xizt going down. And the stronghold continues on the A sides.
And I wonder what LDLC.White will do now. If they will opt to go for that B pressure, which they usually do, or if they're actually going to go more towards the A side. Maybe just do an straight up A execute, but 4 people going towards B with the bomb, so it seems like they're just going to keep up the pressure towards B.
Okay, so we've got those pop flashes coming in, and the smokes on the corner as well. Looking to close the distance. Friberg going for a self-flash, which actually works despite throwing it straight through the door. Going for a second one now. And Matthieu has run straight past, and that's a 2-man spray down for Friberg. Seeing the 3rd player, 20 will take him down. But Forrest can hold the angle knowing that checkers is clear, and they have the bomb. Sees 1 player. He will raise the alarm to his teammates. The Devil will go for the peak. Devil down. They know Twanu is in checkers as the last man. Full rotation coming in from the CTs. Twanu takes down Xizt, but there's much more work to be done. Another clutch will be required if LDLC are to make it to 5 rounds now. There's a flank coming in from NiP, so Twanu is in a triangle of doom, and Get Right will come in to finish things off.
Yeah, 9-4, and a little comeback we saw from LDLC.White. They actually took all 4 rounds in a row after NiP went up 5-0. So looks like NiP is looking to go to double digits this half, especially considering LDLC.White is forced to do a low buy this round.
Okay, so both teams spreading across the map. LDLC on Tech 9s and Kevlar, save for Fuks, who's only on the P250. They've got a bunch of smokes and flashes though, so maybe we'll see an execute. It seems they might be going for the A execute again. Or is it a fake, as they went for the boost, but there are the Molotovs there. NiP looking solid at the moment, very well coordinated. Indeed, bomb rotating over towards the B bomb site now, but look at NiP, they are moving with gravity all the way down the minimap here. Friberg again in position, 2-man spray down once more. Get Right coming in for support. Just the last player left in mid. Allu looking for that frag. Will require a 5-7 to do it, and NiP win a clean round.
This will be the last round of the half. Will LDLC manage to get 5 rounds? I would be surprised if they would go towards B again. Maybe they should actually just try to go towards that A side. Maybe do a simple execute. Put some pressure onto mid first and then go to the A execute. That would be my best bet for
Double AWPs coming out in the last round of the first half here. Forrest on the second one. Allu going for a more aggressive position. Now that nade will ward him off a little bit. But there it is. Going to land that shot, land a second shot onto Twanu as well. So LDLC being shut down pretty fast here in the last round of the first half. With the 3rd frag coming in, there's the 4th. Is it going to be another clean round? Indeed it is. Allu with a 4-man, making it look easy with an aggressive approach towards A main. Even with the AWP nerf still just strafing and fragging.
Yeah, and that entire half, it felt like NiP was in complete control. Maybe after they went up 5-0, they kind of relaxed, played a bit too aggressive. Plus, we saw that crazy 1v4 from Devil. So after that, it just looked like they completely shut LDLC.White down. I think they won 7 rounds in a row there in the end.
And you can see some of the issues with the set smokes onto A from towards Squeaky. where LDLC had nobody in A main when they threw them, and Xizt just ran across A main into the locker position. He didn't win any duels on that particular occasion, but he positioned himself to wreck with a pop flash from a teammate. But here we go. It's going to be a train into the B bomb site here. Get right, finding the first frag onto Matthieu, finding another one. He was 20 and 5 at the start of this round. He's looking to extend that ridiculous KD ratio here. Pop flash is coming in from LDLC. Will they find any frags? We've got some counter boost coming in from the T's, but the trades will go in favor of LDLC. Devil finding 2 after Fuks goes down. 2 versus 2 now. That is a fantastic snap onto Get Right. Stuck in the checkers area, just down to Forest now, and he does not have the bomb. Well, that's 20 down. The bomb is actually planted. And Forest...
Did Devil just look towards the site? Maybe he was just gonna go for the diffuse. But he should
possibly
go backwards, I guess. And aim towards Forest.
Yeah, he was stuck in a weird place. I didn't even hear the bomb go down and all that. But it's 12 to 4. NiP with an 8th round lead. LDLC will choose to force. We've got double, triple Deegs coming out, in fact. Only Fuks again lacking armor. So Get Right going to start the charge with the MAC-10. That's going to be a... they could have been better, but he'll finish him off with the MAC-10 there. Again, Fuks didn't have any armor in this round. Nice shots to the body. By bodyy. I apologize. Oh, look, we've got the mollies coming out, and that will force the aggression. Twanu coming in with a deagle, finding a frag. Devil with 2. Only allu remaining versus 2 Deegs, and it will only require 1 from bodyy to win the round.
Yeah, 12 to 5. I wonder if NiP will go for the force buy. They're actually in a position where going for the force buy is not that bad of an idea, because they have to eco the next round anyway, and they're actually going to go for 2 Deagles, 1 Tech 9, a P250, and a Scout on Get Right.
Okay, let's see how they can put this Scout to use. Again, that timing to tag a CT before he can make it over to the white box. Wall of smoke's coming in, and fortunately for Fuks, he will move away before being naded, surviving with 11 HP. Now it's advantage CT's bodyy taking down Forest. Spotted another player. Friberg goes down. Allu soon to follow. Xizt and Get Right remaining. There's a close frag for Xizt there with the Tech 9, but can he pick up the weapon? Indeed, he's got the MAC-10. And Fuks is heavily tagged as well, but they have the bomb do the CTs. It's stuck in the middle of B. Xizt coming in for support, but his teammate's down already. Now we've got 2 heavily tagged players. That Devil only has 10 HP. But his position is unknown, although that will be a suggestion that Xizt can use and abuse, and he's going to make his way towards A, it seems, or at least mid. We'll see how far he chooses to go. Devil looking through the corner of the smoke there, and indeed Xizt is committing to the A bomb site, so we're going to see a rotation just like we saw in the previous half. So MAC-10 versus an M4. It's almost the next hit win scenario.
This should be an easy round for Xizt.
Devil still waiting, just in case it's a biggest fake of all time. And there is the Q, so he will make his way over to the site.
I like this decision from Xizt. You just wait until he's close, because he has to run, and then you just pre-fire and push him.
Yeah, Devil does have a kit, but there are so many places for him to look. It was never going to be easy. And Xizt picks up an M4 as well.
And 1v3 with a MAC-10.
Yeah, it's party time. That's a lot of money. He's going to drop some guns. And away they go. Force coming out for LDLC, it seems. Matthieu picking up an M4. Twanu with the Scout. Pistols for the rest. Bit of pre-fire there from Fuks, but he will not find any customers. Friberg pushing towards A with the P90. Maybe expecting somewhat of a calamitous buy here from LDLC.White. And there is a shot straight into the face. Advantage LDLC now. Matthieu coming in from the back with 2 frags for the M4. Leaving it 2 versus 3. Get Right going to spot a player. They get away in time to reload the weapon. But he doesn't want to overextend in case he's being baited, in case there are 2 players. Bit of spray down there through the wall, but it's still advantage LDLC at the moment. Again, the flank coming back. Devil picking up a MAC-10 as well. And there are 2 remaining players for NiP left in mid, and they're going to have to force their way out of here one way or another. Jumping peak and short. That's a bit of information for NiP. They know. I think they know someone's behind them. We've got Devil just holding angle there, and it seems that they may boost out of mid, potentially try and flank that player. We'll have to see. Bomb being dropped to get right. And there it is. Twanu being taken down by Forest. Flanking a flank. Although, that's the bomb carrier. And there are 15 seconds left now, which means that this round is pretty much over. As long as these two CTs split up, there's no way Forest is going to plant the bomb. You can see them making a break for it, hearing the sound cue there from Forest.
And that was really good decision making from NiP though. They realized they were boxing mid, and they realized they could escape from that box by boosting over, and they actually got a free frag due to that. It's just a bit of bad timing there for GetRight with matHEND walking out through mid main.
So, advantage LDLC once again, and NiP will look to continue the pressure here with another force. We're going to have the Galil coming out, lots of Molotovs and smokes flashes on the top 3 players there. Now it's LDLC's turn to go for some aggression. And that could net them a lot of frags here. There'll be one trade, but that's advantage LDLC for now in terms of the numbers game. The AK goes down, leaving only the Galil. That could have been a 2-man spray down, instead it will be one. Fuks down to 13 HP. And GetRight comes in with the Deeg. Again, the AK was towards Squeaky, so he's not going to pick that up. He throws the smoke, so they should know where he is once that has gone off. Indeed, it will be 3 CTs waiting for GetRight to make an appearance there. The jumping peak from Fuks as well is all the information they need. He's got 13 HP, doesn't need to look again. And the CTs will position themselves to guarantee a trade. And there it is. Trade not necessary, no frags for GetRight, and that's another round on the board for LDLC, although the road is long and hard.
Yeah, NiP can just go for the eco here. They will still be up 13-8. So, no idea for them to buy anything at this point. We'll only see a P250 and a flash from Forest, so I like this decision from NiP, just going for the full eco here.
Yep, there's the flash from Forest, and here they come. Going to be spotted. That's the bomb seen straight away for the CT, so they can react to this. We've got 2 men coming into short from A to support the players, and they will get taken down. A bit of team damage there onto one of the LDLC guys who gets taken down by NiP. But that might be the only frag of the round here for NiP. Forest and Xizt remain. Forest going down on the side. Xizt with the bomb, but he will fall. So, another round on the board for LDLC, and we should see the buy here from NiP once more.
And I wonder what they will do here, if they will go for the A-Execute. I know they have a A-Execute which they copied from Titan, where they go, I think they go 2 people door, they smoke off everything, and then just pop flash through the smoke towards the quad area. And it looks like they're just going to do a default opening here, though.
So GetRight with the pop flashes. We're going to be lurking towards B. Allu taking down Fuks. Fuks going for an aggressive pick through A main, but not working out for him. Devil putting in yet more work. He's got quite a lot of frags, actually, has Devil for his team. Indeed, he is top fragging 20 for 17 at the moment, but they're still 5 rounds behind. GetRight lurking in checkers. We'll take down matHEND, and that will be an empty bomb site for now. There's a peek coming into CT before the smokes go down. And a bit of pre-fire there to take down Xizt, goes straight into it. The bomb, though, is on the right side of that entrance, and it will be picked up by Friberg. He will go for a... I think that's a checkers plant, indeed it is. So, 3 versus 3 retake here for the CT. He's got a bunch of nades, which have now all been exhausted, but they are all heavily tagged. Friberg is the first to find a frag. Finds 2, in fact. Bodyy going for the trade. 2 versus 1 now. You can see he's picked up an AK. And both NiP players on the same angle will find a frag through the smoke, GetRight to take down the final player.
A very simple B push there from NiP, doing the default opening, and then just going for a B contact play and just winning the trades.
So AWP coming out for Twanu here. And again, this is a force buy. Only 3 rifles here for LDLC.White. They do not want to play against 15 rounds here from the Swedes. Deagle and Xizt on the other 2 players. Significant mid presence from LDLC to start. But Devil going to get caught on short. There's a sandbags player, but he will go down to Friberg as well, getting all the entries, it seems. LDLC looking to boost into the vents, and it will work out for bodyy. He'll find a frag onto Forest. The bomb moving out of mid. And with 2 players on A, one will fall to Twanu. But the bomb will head over there anyway, so Get Right's got to be paranoid about the flank through Z connector. As his teammates move on to the site, Twanu finally goes down. Xizt holding an angle towards car, finds a frag there as well. Just down to bodyy as well. Get Right doing a 180 to finish him off, and it's a match point to NiP.
And too bad here for LDLC.White. They had 2 tight games versus both Liquid and QeeYou, and now they're gonna go out from the tournament 0-3 in the group.
Yeah, that is a bit brutal. So, their defense is a number of flashbangs, 2 smokes, no kits, Kevlar on most, well, Kevlar on all, and helmets on most. But, actually that's the only Molotov on the team, so with the checker's area unmollied, could get a bit dangerous. Get Right caught without a gun out, but he still finds the frag. Smokes higher, as we have a fast push from NiP into the B bomb site. Only 2 LDLC players remaining, and this should be curtains soon. Indeed it is, 16-8, and LDLC.White bow out from ESWC Montreal 2015.
Yeah, and it's too bad for them, as I said. Not winning a single game, 0-3, and it still felt like they could have actually be up 2-1 at this point. I think they were down 9-6 as Siege on Train versus Liquid, or maybe 8-7. I know they lost the first half, and then they almost made the comeback. The game ended 16-13. And in the game versus the Chinese, they lost, I think, 16-14 or 16-13 in that game as well. It was just one extra round for them, could have meant the eco for the other team, which would have then meant they would win the game. So it's kind of sad to see them go out 0-3.
Well, let's have a look at our schedule and see what else is coming up here today on day 1 of ESWC Montreal. We will have a few more matches for you yet. We're going to see, I think we've got double Renegades coming up now, actually.
Yeah, they're playing CLG, and then they're going to play EnVyUs.
Indeed.
And I actually think they can win both these games. Obviously, it's more likely they're going to beat CLG than EnVyUs, but the way EnVyUs has been playing recently, I could easily see Renegades beating them in a best of 1.
Well, we're going to go to a break before our 4th match of the evening is ready to go. So, time to get your food in and so on before we go double Straya. See you in a few minutes.